Shwa bangin sedang ya ke khubor, ni kerpat ipi ki nongpek, ban subscribe ya ke ni ke channel, ban klik ya notification bell, pin yo kloy ki khubor na ke jylla.
Sngi palei jong taiew, Myntri Rangbah ke jylla Conrad K Sangma, Pynshai lyngba ki lat pathai khubor, Halor ke Jingtei ye ki Ktem Khalai lani casino, badru Halor ki katto katne ki mat, kiba day bat ke Meghalaya Regulation of Gaming Act ar Haba kren Halor ke Jingtei ye ki Ktem Khalai, Conrad Sangma pynsngew paitbah, hadien yo ke jingpyrshah, bat ke jing ujor ne ki nongshong shnong Ri Bhoi, bat kumjuh na ke liang ki sengbhalang ki nong yalam nyam bat no paitbah babun balang ke Jingtei ye ki te ki jaka on pynsngew no tat anda ke sarkar kala yo ye ke jing shanya bat ke jing menjur no paitbah shu ulaya thuru ba ya ki license ba shipor lani ki temporary license ya ki bela ai shi ki laingut ki nong penyat ya ki te ki Ktem Khalai hau benai leber ar on penthambai biang ya ki usang mau la ong ru baka sarkar jylla kala thmu ban bu ikite ki jaka khalai ni casino ha ki jaka khaput ke jylla khanang bakan omdon ka nu ke jingta ya paitbah ke jylla hi Hake jo kapor laya thoru baka daw ba baka sarkar kala thmu banchna yaki casino kalong ban wanra ka revenue ne ka kamai ka bakhambon shaka jylla ban omda ki weipat ki jingthmu ki bashalinde.
People are not ready to accept the assurance of the government that there will be no casino in Meghalaya. So whether your government will amend the Meghalaya Regulation of Gaming Act.
So first thing people have to understand that this regulation has been brought in to regulate existing gaming parlours. The existing gaming parlours are not regulated. If one repeals this act, then again these gaming parlours will be functioning illegally. So hence you need a framework to regulate things. That's number one. Number two, this particular regulation also regulates on who can play inside different gaming parlours. The concerns of the citizens has been that the local youth and the citizens should not be allowed to play. If this particular act is repealed, then in the existing gaming zones and existing locations, wherever anybody wants, they can freely go and play. But if this regulation remains, then there can be a restriction on certain areas and activities where locals cannot play. So this act is actually serving the purpose of what the people and the different organizations have been demanding. That's number one. So repealing this will actually be counterproductive to what they want to achieve. Number two, the question of, as I said, starting casino, which was an issue that we had started seeing the debate starting in the month of May. And when the different church leaders and organizations had met me, I had made it clear to them that we will not proceed. I have also explained to the House that this was being done in a manner in which we thought we were balancing out all the different aspects of revenue generation for the state, because we need revenue. But at the same time, we were doing it in a manner that would not affect the majority part of the state, and this would be towards the border. So we actually were working towards having a win-win situation where the gaming would be right at the border, close to Guwahati, not affect the rest of the state, but yet we would be able to get taxation of GST, maybe close to about 500 to 600 crores of revenue would come in. And that was the objective with which we went forward. When we came to know that there was concerns by the citizens, I told them that since the concerns are there, we will not move forward. And hence from that day, in the month of May 2022, you will see that government has not proceeded in any aspect. There are more than 10-15 applications lying with us even today. They have not been processed. We have not moved forward because we have said that we will not go ahead this unless we take people into confidence, and then only we'll decide the way forward. The 3 licenses which were given provisional basis have expired today, in fact 6 months, and they were provisional licenses which was given way ahead of the public debate that started in the month of May. These were given on March 29th. So hence, at that point in time, certain processes started, and it was, as I said, with the goal to increase the revenue and also with the goal to ensure that the gaming would happen in a specific zone. So I have made it clear even on the floor of the House, and a commitment has been given. I cannot give commitments like these on the floor of the House without actually meaning it. I would be in contempt, and it's not correct and it's not done. And therefore, as Chief Minister, I have given a statement. I think this statement should be taken seriously. And those people who have doubts should believe that the fact that if Chief Minister has given a statement on the floor of the House, it means serious business. So therefore, when I've mentioned that we will not proceed on these aspects, but repealing, as I said, is not an issue, not a point we're going to discuss, because this act regulates the existing gaming zones, which is also required. But the question of going into new gaming zones and areas has been stopped as of now, and we will not proceed unless we are able to discuss with all stakeholders, and then only we will discuss and see the situation and then decide on how we should move forward. So till then, everything has been put on hold, and I've made this statement on the floor of the House, and I think the stakeholders and other people and individuals and groups should take that statement of mine seriously, which I've given the floor of the House.
Since 2014, our country has been plagued by divisive forces. TMC is in Meghalaya with the mission to empower the people, uphold the ethnic cultures and traditions, celebrate the sacred land. To oust the proxy BJP government from Meghalaya, be the change, support TMC by calling on 96877 96877.